Hi guys, this is the tutorial for the SketchUp floor plan. The first thing that you're going to do is how to get there is you're going to type in sketchup.com like this up here. Type that into your toolbar. Once you load, it should look something like this. You're then going to go to Products, click on this little down arrow, and you're going to go to SketchUp Free. So again, type in this link here, go to Products, and then go to SketchUp Free. Once you do, it's going to look something like this. After it loads, it may or may take a few minutes to load, and that's okay. But once you're done, it's going to kind of look like this. You're going to go ahead and click Start Modeling. And this is what it should look like. Now, as of right now, as you can see, we have this little lady here, but we are not going to do three-dimensional today. Today, we're going to stick to just floor plans. So what I'm going to do, because we do not have the SketchUp Pro, we are going to switch, because it is online and it's free. There's some tools that we are limited to, so we're going to stick to this. The first thing is we're going to go to Views, and you're going to go ahead and click this top view here. Okay, so again, I went to View, and then you're going to go to your top view, and this is what we have. I'm actually going to go ahead using my arrow to my select tool. I'm going to select Helen here, the lovely Helen, and I'm going to select her, use the eraser, and delete her. So now I have um, a nice clean view here with nothing there. The next thing that we're going to do is I'm going to set my foundation. So I'm actually going to use the rectangle tool. Make sure I'm on the rectangle. And I'm going to create my foundation. So I'm going to go ahead and create a basic rectangle home. I'm going to go up. And if you notice, down here, the dimensions are highlighted. Eventually, you do need to know what your dimensions are, but at this point, we really aren't really worried too much about the dimensions and scale, just because we're not using it for that reason. Now I have my foundation. This part is where you can get kind of fun, and you can choose to maybe add some things. For example, if I use my rectangle tool, maybe I want to add a porch right here. Nice little porch. Maybe something more like that. Or maybe I want to add a bay window using my lines. So again, maybe I want to do, I've always dreamed about the houses that have these lovely windows, right? These lovely windows that we have. Okay, so now I have that. I need to erase this line here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come to my eraser tool. I'm going to go ahead and erase that line. And I'm actually going to keep my front line here because that's going to tell the difference between my home and my porch. So again, that is the basics for your foundation. Again, you are going to use your rectangle tool to set the foundation here. You are also make sure that your view, you're clicking on this little view button here, and we're clicking on this top view, not the side view or this view. We're going straight for the top view. And that gives us what we call the floor plan view. Click this back arrow. Now, again, please make sure we do ways that you can move around. You can use your pan tool to kind of grab it. Oh, excuse me. Grab the borders there and kind of move around that way. Or your zoom tool. Now, you can click on your zoom tool. If you zoom, you can click left click, and then you push up to zoom in and push down to zoom out. So again, just the ways some tools that I'm going to use is my pan tool, which is like a hand, kind of grab and change my view that way. And of course, my zoom tool, which is the magnifying glass, we're going to, um, excuse me, left click and then, of course, zoom up and zoom down. This is step one of this process. I hope everyone understands exactly what we're doing. Again, we're just setting the foundations. We're going to go ahead and move on to step two in just a few seconds.